Okay, so for this I'm just going to do a real quick demo on the extra credit screwdriver. So File, New, Part. The orientation and the origin do not matter. You can do this, there's 3 different ways to do this. You can follow exactly what the book shows, or you can reverse engineer a screwdriver from your garage, from your toolbox, or you could make and design your own screwdriver. So I'm going to kind of make and design my own screwdriver in the demo. So I have my part file open. I'm going to start with a sketch tab, sketch icon. The orientation again doesn't matter. I'll just for example use the right. And it's pretty easy for this. I'm going to ask for 3 sketches and 3 features. So the first is going to be the base, and I'm going to start very simply like this, dun, 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 and I'm going to make the half profile of the screwdriver like this, maybe a little arc here, going up to a straight line from here, and then go back to an arc, and I'll actually make this a vertical line. So just based on this isn't going to have a tangent point, but I will add this and this with a tangent point. Now it's really important on your assignment that you dimension all of this. Dun, 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 whatever this is, I have this again in metric. I'll do here and here, and here and here like this. Make sure this is all dimension. Now, these entities are all blue, but if I were to take this, I'm going to drag this over a little bit, and I'm going to make this point, hold Control down, and make my part origin coincident. And you can see once I did that, some of these entities that are dimensioned are black. So this is defined entities are black, the underdefined entities are blue. When you do yours, I want this sketch completely defined, okay? The other sketches I actually kind of don't care about, but I want to make sure the base sketch is defined. And I think in the book, they leave the tip sketch underdefined, and I'll show you another way how I do that to keep it defined. So from here, it's pretty easy. Again, keep this defined. Before I go any further, I'm going to add my last name, first initial, and the title is Extra Credit Screwdriver. Okay. And then I'm going to also do a file save as on my desktop, and it's going to be last name first, Buechler M, and I'll just type in screwdriver. So I now have a copy. This file is now saved on my desktop. So in what should be for you a fully defined sketch, mine's not defined, I'm going to select features, and instead of extrude boss base, I'm going to do the, look at the tooltips now. This is the updated version. They have the tooltips that have more directions and definitions when you keep your mouse over the icon. I'm going to select the revolve boss base, a revolved one. The axis of revolution is going to be this line. This is the center of my part. The default is 360 degrees, so this all looks good. I'm going to say yes. And this is the start. You can do it just like this, honestly. As far as your design, just make sure this sketch is fully defined. I can go back in and edit the sketch there. I'm going to do again, I might have messed up when I used the right. So let's see, I'm going to sketch again. And on the flyout menu, let's go to, I can use the top. And for I'm going to go right click and go normal to. For the tip, man, it's the book does it kind of confusing. I don't like how the book does it. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to go a line, and I'm going to go an arc like this. Just go do dun dun like this. Boop. And this part I don't care is defined, but you actually can define this. And a kind of a quick way is if I select here and this point, and I'll just make these vertical, and then I can actually dimension, I think it would be a dimension from here to here. I'll just go whatever number's there. I'm going to dimension this value. Whatever number's there, I'll just go like this. And then I think the only thing I need to do at this point is dimension from this point to this point. And that doesn't, is that fully defined? There's something else wrong here. What else is wrong here? How can I move this? I'm going to grab this, try and move this around. Oh, that's how. Oh. So, how you do this is, let's make a center line here. And I think I can select these 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, and make these symmetrical. And done. And it's still not defined. Let's see what else is going on here. Maybe this line length? Smart dimension this line length. Yeah, there we go. Boom, that's it. So, but again, the book doesn't define this sketch. They do it kind of wonky, and that's fine. This sketch doesn't have to be defined, but I did define this one. Features. Let's do a cut, and I'm going to go dun, 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 through all both sides. Done. So there's my tip. This isn't it's a very dull tip, but it's something. So. And then on the third sketch, so I've got 3 sketches. This one needs to be defined. This one doesn't matter. Again, I'm going to select sketch, and in this case, you can probably use a default sketch, a default plane, which in this case I could have used I think the front plane or the front plane in this case for this. But I'm going to select, for the sketch, I'm going to select this face. And this is another example of how the book, man, the book makes it really hard to do this, and I don't know why. I'm going to select the center rectangle. I'm going to make this one kind of small, and this is an instance where we really want to, let's see if I can get to normal 2 with an active sketch. And you can. So I'm going to zoom in on this, and I'm going to bring this way down here, zoom in, way down here, and just to where it cuts slightly like that. And then this one's pretty easy. You can actually define this if you use the center rectangle, super easy, just 2 dimensions and you're good to go. I'm going to do the same thing again, another larger rectangle. And I'll show you how easy it is to dimension. Just dimension this. Yes. Dimension this. Yes. This line. And yes. This line. Yes. So I don't care if this one's dimensioned. Just are fully defined. It would be nice if you did it. I think. Just make sure you have a third sketch, and from this is a fully defined sketch, I'm going to select features, cut, and then let's see the preview. Let's go through all. I think that's good. I'm going to say yes, and then you can see, so that's what, it's 3 sketches, 3 features. I've got a base revolve, I've got the tip, and I've got the handle cut as well. So this is what I'm looking for. Make sure this information, summary information, is there on all your files. I'm going to go File, Save. and this is what you should submit. Okay, very good. We'll see you Monday.